Hi, and welcome to Now Trending. I'm Orla.
And I'm Andrea. Coming up today, we're going to chat Thanksgiving wine. Are you going to a dinner? Do you have one planned? We're going to tell you what wine you should be serving with sommelier extraordinaire Carola Price.
Plus, all you keen gardeners out there, how should we be wrapping up the garden for winter now? And essential oils, what are the benefits? Well, I can tell you one benefit because I can smell them already as they're in the air here at the radio station. It's relaxing, and yet I'm energized because Andrea and I have been very, very busy. We are heading off soon, about 10 days, on a fantastic trip. How did we get to go on this trip? Well, Andrea and I attended the Pink in the City Gala last October, and we won in a raffle 2 flights anywhere in the world with WestJet.
It was, I think, one of the funniest, and we actually have it on video because the way it worked is there was 100 balloons that you could buy, and in one of the balloons, there was a winning ticket. And of course, you know, nobody actually ever thinks that they're going to win one of these things, but I don't know what it was. I had a feeling that night that we were going to win. So I put my phone down on the table as Orla was popping the balloon, because we went 50-50 on the balloon and said, you know, if you win or if we win, we'll take each other. Sorry, husbands. And I caught our reaction, which was priceless.
Amongst the first of all, there's hesitation because I'm looking at the ticket that's got the word gagnant on it, and I'm like, gagnant? I think that's gagner, verb gagner. Yeah. Then I realized, and the shrieks and the screams, and this is all on video, and we're going to upload that video, which is hilarious, to Now Trending Show. So you can actually see how we ended up winning these flights. Joining us now in the studio from Pink in the City, it's October time, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and they have their gala coming up soon. So welcome to the show, Denise V, President of Pink in the City, and Deborah Bridgman, Pink Ambassador. Welcome to the show, girls.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
So nice to be here.
Thanks for having us.
So tell us a bit about the event that's coming up this October, because every year you always step it up and it gets bigger and better with your gala.
Yeah, so Pink in the City is hosting the masquerade. This year it's a Casino Royale masquerade, so it's going to be a little bit different. We've got the community coming together and sponsors and partners, and it's really a night to celebrate all of our successes all through the year. We've got so many people, the community's behind us, and really it's just an awesome way to get everyone in the room. So
it's a cocktail, sit down dinner.
So it's cocktails, sit down, a little bit of casino, and a lot of fun.
And when and where is it taking place?
So it's taking place on October 25th at 6 o'clock. Cocktails. We start with cocktails at Embassy Plaza in Laval. And this is probably our 5th annual gala, I believe. And we've been around for 13 years.
And how much do you usually raise at this gala every year?
Well, there's a combination of things that we do, but with sponsors, partners, the gala, the magazine, we raise about $150,000. Last year we raised close to 146.
But Pink in the City, I mean, the gala, you know, as Orla and I mentioned, it's an incredible night. It's so much fun. You know, we can't say enough amazing things about how much fun we had last year.
There was one thing, though. I wore my mask for the masquerade the entire time from 5 p.m. till 2 a.m. when I was the only one in that entire ball.
You
that
won
wore...
like Mass Survivor. I know. Everybody else had them on. You looked amazing, though. You did.
And when I took the mask off, the imprint was still there the next day.
But Denise, I know Pink in the City goes so far beyond just the gala. I mean, the work that you're doing in the community day to day throughout the month of October, it's just incredible. Can you tell us a little bit about the work that you guys are doing?
Yeah, so I mean, it started off, and everybody knows the story, but it started off with my youngest, which is Lawrence. And from that one time that he shaved his head, it started a whole a sequence of events that happened after that. And so Pink in the City was created years later. But since then, he was pushing all of us so that we can do what we needed to do in the community. Just with him starting it off, he got his brothers involved. They were, doing the competition about the shaving for years, years following that. And then it really got bigger where it wasn't just about, that one shave that started it off. It was more about the involvement of the community, the involvement of the volunteers, the involvement of the partners, but most importantly, the involvement of the breast cancer survivors. And really, they're what drives us. They're the ones.
Deborah, as Pink Ambassador,
Yes.
tell us how Pink in the City has impacted your life and how you got involved.
So Pink in the City really impacted my life 4 years ago when I was invited to go speak at the event. It was the first time that I had been involved with this. And the following year, I ended up being on their magazine cover, it just made me feel so beautiful. 25 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 3. And since then, over the 25 years, I've had 6 recurrences. And 12 years ago, I became metastatic breast cancer. So it spread to other organs in my body. From the time that I was first diagnosed, I was 30 years old. I was very young. I had 2 young children. I was a single mom. I immediately started getting involved with helping young adults. And my whole focus for most of my journey was really on young adults with cancer, all types of cancer, different ages. And I really focused on making retreats for them and doing all kinds of things. When I met Denise 4 years ago, it's kind of hard for people to understand, but it brought me back to my cancer roots, a breast cancer survivor. And that's what it is. It's all about the pink. And I know a lot of young people will scream at me right now because they don't like to associate it with pink, but it really is. I'm an alumni. 25 years ago, pink was it. And anything to do with Pink in the City, being a Pink ambassador, all the other Pink ambassadors are my Pink sisters. Everything that they do, the pink carpet, it's a day that really, really, it makes the Pink ambassadors feel special.
How important is that community when you're going through, treatment for breast cancer or a survivor, to living that? How important is it to have that close-knit group of people?
For me personally, it was the one thing that I needed to talk with other survivors, to share my story with other survivors, to hear their stories. That really helped me. And I know through the years that I've been going through cancer, I've met many people that a community of, it's something that you could have a lot of supporters, your family, your friends, but there's nothing like another survivor that understands what you're going through.
How do we get tickets for this event, this amazing event where people can support and, donate their time or just donate what they can to be part of it?
So we have our website, pinkinthecity.ca. On there, it's got all the information anybody needs to know, and you can buy tickets online through Eventbrite. And it has, we have different programs, right? So we have the pink carpet and the ambassadors, all that information's on the website. We've got Model the Way with students, all the work that we do in the schools. So that's on there. Then we've got all the, history and the information on the media kit for our sponsors and partners, whoever wants to be a part of the magazine or just a sponsor overall.
We will put a link to your website on our Facebook page, the Now Trending Show as well. And Denise, I just want to ask you before we go, if somebody listening has been affected by breast cancer personally and they think, that Pink in the City might be able to help them, can they get in touch with you on the website as well?
Absolutely. I receive many, either phone calls or texts, and we're there for them. So, we'll do whatever we can. And the MEHC community has been a really great partner with us. So, we're there for them.
Denise and Deborah, thank you so much for joining us and coming in today.
Well, thank you so much.
Us.
It's just great being here on to start off Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So
Absolutely.
thank you very much.
Thank you both for coming in. Coming up, how to wrap up your garden for winter with top Canadian gardener Mark Cullen. But first, let's take a look at the roads.